No, the idea of Toronto jazz versus, American jazz never even entered our minds. Hi, I'm Neil Swanson, bass player, composer. Jazz musicians, we often play with players from other cities or other countries or other backgrounds because we share a common language. And so for my record, 49th Parallel, it was pretty much original tunes. I had met Woody Shaw before, and I'd played with him on numerous occasions. So he and I were pretty good friends. And Gary Williamson, the piano player, and Jerry Fuller, the drummer, and I had worked together a lot. And we'd also played with Woody Shaw in that capacity as well. Joe Henderson was the X factor because none of us had worked with him before. Except Woody Shaw, of course, played with Joe Henderson. So that was one part of the reason how we got Joe to come on board. He knew Woody, and Woody was on board with it and gave his seal of approval, I suppose. Jerry Fuller and Gary Williamson and I were familiar with Joe Henderson's music just from many years of listening to it. So it wasn't like he was coming in from out of the blue. But yes, that element of everybody coming together for the first time, playing music they'd never played together before, is an element of chance. I knew from my instincts that it would work because Jerry Fuller, of course, was a great, versatile, wonderful drummer, and Gary Williamson was a fantastic piano player. And I knew that Woody Shaw liked playing with them. And so I knew that Joe Henderson would be perfectly adaptable to that environment. So when Woody came to town, he had played one of my tunes before, but basically what I did was he came to my house and I taught him the music by sitting at the piano and fumbling my way through my tunes with he had his trumpet, and I would play the melody for him, and he'd play it right back. And he had amazing ears. He could hear everything pretty much the first time. And he had a great memory where he could remember the form and the structure of all the tunes. And once he had it in there, it was pretty much locked. So Joe Henderson was booked to play with us we had a night at the Bamboo Club in Toronto. Next day we're going to record with 2 days with the quintet. And we got to the Bamboo and no Joe Henderson. And we're still expecting Joe Henderson to show up the next day, and he never did, so we went into the recording studio and we had to do a bunch of tunes that are just quartet. And then that night, I got a call from Joe Henderson. He said, hey, I'm in town. Can you tell me where I can get something to eat? I says, where are you staying again? Yeah, Bond Place. So just go down and take a left and you'll be in Chinatown. And that was all he said. And he stayed and played one night, or one day recording, and that was it. And I think he said, if I know it was going to be this good, I would have tried to make both sessions. So that's what happened there.